can agree on. It's the fact that the Leafs suck, and the Montreal Canadiens over the last 2 years have owned the Toronto Maple Leafs. Where is your Austin Matthews now? I love this. I absolutely
Are they last
love
in the
this.
Atlantic?
Yes,
I
they
believe
are.
they are,
They're
right?
last
Oh my
in the
God!
Atlantic.
It's
You
such a good
sent
time to
off-
be alive. Like we had to sacrifice one of the New York teams, but
You
that's low-key
sent
okay.
off. What was it?
This is the
who
most
did they send off
unlikable
to Vegas? Nylander? Yeah, I think. Where was it?
I would be shocked if
They
they
cast.
What?
They cast.
The Leafs?
Marner.
Marner.
Mitch
I was gonna
Marner.
say,
They
Nylander
cast off
scored,
Mitch
last
Marner
night.
to the Vegas Golden Knights in the hopes that would fix it. Nope.
But the
No.
opposite. I think it did the complete opposite.
Well, Austin Matthews has been absolutely nowhere this year. You know, you were mentioning that. I think you are right that William Nylander. Yeah, he
scored
the only
last
one
night.
that scored
It's kinda
at
nasty,
the
I'm
Bell
not even gonna
Center
lie.
for the Toronto Maple Leafs from Easton Cowan. Okay, I will give them credit. Easton Cowan is a pretty good prospect and pretty exciting for the Toronto Maple Leafs, especially for a young core that, honestly, the Maple Leafs might need to rebuild. They have a franchise player in Austin Matthews, but your
Send him to
time's up,
Arizona.
buddy. Your window has closed.
Yeah, I was gonna say the window's
So-
pretty much.
Send Matthews to go lead the new Coyotes after they.
Honestly, yes. Bring the Coyotes back and bring the Arizona boy, Austin Matthews, out to the desert to lead the new Kachina Coyotes to the Cup.
I like that.
I like
I'd be
that.
okay with that. That'd be fun.
Listen, the Maple Leafs gave the Rangers their first home in like 100 days. So you know what? They do suck. They do really suck.
Hey, the one thing that we can say, thank you, Toronto Maple Leafs, for being bad.
Thank you, Toronto. Thank you.
Shout out Owen Miles.
Shout out Owen Miles.
But I will say about the Canadiens, they didn't move like at all because we just had the trade deadline come up. I think the Islanders got some decent moves from that.
Yes,
Brandon
we did.
Shen, right?
Yeah, we got Braden Shen.
Braden Shen from that. The Habs did absolutely nothing, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad that they did nothing because there weren't really any moves that they had to make. Jordan Bennington was rumored to be moving to the Habs or moving to another team other than the Blues. I don't think anybody expected that Braden Shen was going to be the one that was moving from them.
I didn't even think so. I thought we were going to get maybe Kyrou or Thomas,
Yeah.
I think,
I'm
was
also
also in
kinda
the
surprised-
question.
I mean, I know it's off topic, but I'm kind of surprised that Bobrovsky never got traded.
Alrighty. So for our final segment here, we do have to cover the New York Islanders.
to?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good win.
It's a
I
good
can't
segue.
lie. I usually don't turn off Islanders games, but that game I low-key turned off because we were losing 4-0 at one point. They called back the fourth goal, luckily, but I had already clicked off at that point. I was pretty upset. But then I get a text from Eric. He's like, yo, I love your team. You're saving my bet right now. I was like, what? I checked the score. It's tied 3-3 in the third period. I tune in, and I get to see a beautiful Barzy masterclass for the overtime winner, making us 10-0 in overtime, the first NHL team to have 10 consecutive overtime wins.
That's
a
actually a
beautiful
very
$56
surprising
move right there.
statistic for especially a team like the New York Islanders to be the one that does that.
I know.
10 straight overtime wins.
It was beautiful. And also, thank you, Braden Shen. We have some more depth down the line. Great wingmen and just great mentors for Richie, who I think is going to be generational for the Islanders, too. I don't know, just a pretty complete game, at least from the second period on.
Yeah, some of the young guys for the Islanders are looking pretty scary. Matthew Schaefer is like running away with the Calder.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, this guy said Demidov was going to win it in the beginning of the year, by the
I
way.
had hopes.
Wrong. Absolutely
he's
wrong.
definitely a solid third in the Calder run.
He ain't
but he's not going to get it. I wished so hard the back-to-back Calder for the Montreal Canadiens, but no. It's probably going to go to that guy. Matthew Schaefer.
Matthew Schaefer's winning the Calder. I know it. It's going to happen.
It's literally
I'm ready
winning
for
the
it.
Calder.
He's going to win the
You got
the Calder.
Calder,
Yeah, I was
sorry.
right. Oh my God, you
Sorry.
threw me
Oh,
off.
yeah, I
Oh my
threw
goodness.
myself off there.
a little rusty there.
Yeah, looking a little rusty there, but
Yeah, it's been a couple of months. What can I say?
Yeah, and here's the thing. It would be the first well, okay, fair enough. The Islanders have had a recent Calder winner, and it was Matthew Barzal back in 2018.
Matthew Schaefer's a good follow-up to Barzy, I think.
I mean, hey, 8 years later, and you're winning another Calder? might say something for your development.
Yeah, I think the Islanders are in a really, really good position right now, especially because we also have some great people in the prospect pool too. And even so, like people like Aitchison, Eklund, looking amazing, lighting it up in the OHL. Like, I don't know, I'm very excited for our future. If I think we're making the playoffs and making a pretty decent run this year, but even if we don't, I know that our window's just opening. We've got time.
We've got time for the New York Islanders,
Yes,
who are you guys, what, second or third?
Third in the Metro right now.
Third in the Metro, yeah.
We're fighting for that second spot.
Exactly. You guys literally, because it's at the top, it's the Carolina Hurricanes.
Pens.
The Pittsburgh Penguins coming out of nowhere for that Metro division.
I know,
but
we had the second place spot for I think a night, but then the Penguins took it right back. It's a close division.
Anyways, so, well, while the NHL season is still chugging along, one team season has come to an end in a fashion most controversial. Whose season got cut short and who was the perpetrator that never should have been there? All will be revealed when we return on Hockey Talk.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also make you really feeling because you start in the fall, where it's kind of like still good sport.
If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here.
Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, again joined by Chris DeLuca, Evan Sholmes, and Eric Palmieri, and we're back to talk hockey. Now, as was alluded to, a season has ended, and that is the season of our very own Oswego State Lakers. They were defeated 4-0 by the Hobart College Statesmen for the SUNY Championship. But I'd like to run through that sentence again. Defeated by Hobart College for the SUNY. Gentlemen, okay, what do we think about this game? Because multiple of us were at it.
Yeah. Okay, so what I think about this game, I was an analyst for NYO that night. First period, we played all right. We let up a goal, but Hobart won that period. Second period, I think Oswego won that second period. We played a really, really, really strong second period, but then all the win from our sails just disappeared, mainly after the self-goal. It kind of just took all the momentum away, and it was just downhill from there.
And I do really have to feel bad for Jonathan Balla, the guy who did commit that own goal. And I said it on our broadcast for WNYO. He's going to be seeing that in his nightmares, and I really, as somebody who has played hockey in the past, those ones are the ones that really stick.
It's just such bad timing.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
The thing, it wasn't even it wasn't even necessarily his fault. It was just unlucky bounce. I was in that corner watching it happen.
Yeah, you got arguably some of the best video of it.
Oh my god, yeah. I was in the corner with my little Osmo Pocket 3, just like, all right, am I gonna get? So, but like from what I saw, like it literally, Manzi couldn't control it, and as Ball was trying to clear, he accidentally just like into his own net, into the own net. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but you can't really blame them. I mean, as we said, Oswego won that second period, and for the most part, it was just a matter of like the puck.
It was a great
just,
fight for those.
It was a
for
great
those first
fight.
two
Yeah, exactly. It was a great
and then,
fight. It was just,
like Evan mentioned, it just took the wind out of their sails, and then there was the defensive lap by Aiden Cooper that led to the breakaway goal.
It was
on
also the
Manzi,
fact.
and then it was just.
It was also the fact the Lakers couldn't score on that power play at the end of the second.
the 5 minutes.
If we came into the third period with a tie game, there would have been so much more steam. The problem is we came into the third period still down by 1, so our goal was to try to come back, whereas Hobart was keep this lead.
Hey,
easier.
to be fair, they did go into that period 1-0 against the Hobart College Statesmen, which the one thing that I did want to point out from that one sentence that I said, there's no SUNY in Hobart. There is no it's SUNY Hobart College. Nope. It's just Hobart College, and they just won the SUNY AC. And here, I have something that is very pertinent to this whole situation, and it was an announcement made on April 10th of 2024, and that was the announcement that both Hobart and Skidmore would be joining the SUNY AC for men's hockey. Outside of, I believe, wrestling and track, they're the only private colleges that have joined any of the SUNY in the major sports. None in soccer, none in basketball, none in lacrosse, none in anything like that, but hockey. And here's the guy who made the decision. The chair of the SUNY President's Council, it's chaired by Alberto Cardell, the president of SUNY Oneonta, a school that doesn't have a hockey team.
Interesting.
A man that made the decision.
No skin in the game.
No skin in the game.
Interesting.
Anyways, we have to move on.
If you want to send him a meanly worded email, I found his email for you.
All right.
There you go.
I will keep that in mind. Now that the ranting is done and over with, let's get into your games to watch, starting with the New York Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, this time next week, the Rangers will be hosting their Hudson River rivals. What is the script, dude? Between the New Jersey Devils and New York Rangers at MSG. And you can find that game on TNT and MSG networks. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. and that's going to be a great game where the Rangers are going to lose again because they always find the way to lose, especially against the Devils.
Anyways, so next up, the Montreal Canadiens will be hosting the New York Islanders coming up on the 21st. You know what that means. It's time for a face-off. Let's get to the 2-box. All right. So 30 seconds on the clock for this one, and I believe I was the home team in that, right? So you will go first, Evan. I will put 30 seconds on a stopwatch.
I got it, Rob. Don't worry.
All right.
Go.
All right. What is a Noah Dobson? What is an Ivan Demidov? What is a Hab? I'm not sure, but what I do know is Matthew Schaefer, Jean-Gabriel Pajot, Bo Horvat, Matt Barzal, Ilya Sorokin. I could keep going, but I digress. Let's go Islanders. I look forward to another win over the Montreal Canadiens.
Another win?
All right.
Yeah, I guess you took
Hey, you're going to start counting to your 30 seconds. You ready? 3,
okay,
2.
You're the mediator for
yeah,
this
I'm
one?
the mediator.
All right, go.
3, 2, 1, go.
The Islanders, they've got that young talent, but I believe it's the third youngest core in this entire league. The Montreal Canadiens have been on a tear recently. They beat the Kings. They beat the Leafs. They're on, and especially they're going to be on home ice as well. You've got somebody coming back who, multiple Olympians, by the way, Alexandre Texier for France, Nick Suzuki for the Team Canada, and...
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Anyways, I think the Habs are going to win.
All right. And lastly, my own Buffalo Sabres will be hosting the New York Islanders at the KeyBank Center coming up at the end of the month on the 31st. That game will be on MSG Networks. Puck drop is at 7 p.m.
And that means that Evan has double duty today as we get set for another face-off. We'll head to the 2-box.
All right, go.
Who starts this one?
You go
Do I
first.
start?
Go first.
Oh, man, okay.
Go.
Okay, we got rid of Druin. We added some more depth down the center with Shen. This game is definitely a get-back game, a little revenge tour, at least for me. I hope they revenge me. And who wakes up in a revenge game like that other than Matthew Schaefer? I'm going to say his name all the time. I'm going to use it as the excuse every time. Islanders get this get-back win, and they win against the Sabres, hopefully. All
right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Well, I don't have much to say. We might go to that game, and you're not going to be able to fill your sorrows with a beer saber, unfortunately, because it's on a Tuesday. But the Sabres are going to win. They look unbeatable at KeyBank Center when that thing is filled out. The fans are like a sixth player on the ice there. It's awesome. So, that's it.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Hockey Talk. Lots coming up in the coming few weeks as a lot of hands are heading for just a few playoff spots. Well, hands except the Rangers. We'll see. We'll be back on April Fool's Day for our next episode. So remember, if it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. We'll see you next time.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Oswego receives a large grant to resolve a major issue. Find out where $500,000 is headed.
And 2 SUNY Oswego students win national awards. Find out what they were recognized for.
But first, a man is sentenced to decades in prison after a shocking murder that shook the region.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Josh Madison.
And I'm Rob Finger.
An Oswego court sentenced Ricky Colin to 25 years to life in prison over the 2024 murder of Rachel Allen today. Colin was removed from the courtroom after a verbal tirade aimed at the court before he was sentenced. The 37-year-old Colin brutally murdered Allen in an instance of domestic violence.
In response, Allen's family launched Rachel's Warrior Run last year. The run is meant to commemorate Allen's life and raise awareness about domestic violence against women. Colin murdered Allen in July of 2024 by beating her with a cast iron and then burning her clothes. The defense tried to get a lower sentence by citing claims of PTSD suffered by Colin from his military service. Ultimately, Judge Armin Nazarian mostly sided with prosecutors and imposed a harsh sentence on Colin.
Oswego is expanding its access by adding $1.7 million in new scholarships. This investment comes after Central New York received significant growth in new industry development. Interim Vice President for Enrollment Management Rick Buck told OswegoCountyNews.com that this ensures students across Central New York have a clear and affordable path to a SUNY Oswego degree. The initiative builds on Oswego's focus on affordability, helping students stay, succeed, and build their futures in the region.
The Richard S. Shinneman Center recently awarded a $500,000 grant to the Oswego County Child Advocacy Center to tackle child abuse. Oswego County has the highest rate of child abuse of any county in New York State. The grant will go towards expanded therapy services for children and families, as well as the creation of the Child Abuse Prevention Coordinator role. As the nation observes the 5 Days of Action Anti-Child Abuse campaign, Oswego County recognizes their problem and is committed to solving it.
Organizers are looking for volunteers for this year's Ozfest. This year, the celebration is expanding and adding daytime events, adding outdoor activities, and are looking for students to volunteer to help ensure safety and a fun experience for all involved. Volunteers will assist with multiple activities, help direct students, and contribute to the overall success of the day. If interested, go to oswego.edu to sign up, and they ask that all please sign up by April 17th.
Tomorrow at the Tyler Art Gallery, Oswego's Bachelor of Fine Arts students will be showing off their works for the first time this semester. Throughout the exhibition, students will be presenting their carefully curated bodies of work, reflecting their artistic journeys over years of study, experimentation, and growth. This first exhibition will take place in the Tyler Art Gallery and will run from April 14th to the 24th.
Kappa Delta Phi NAS is putting on their annual Spring Out of Darkness Walk. It was started at SUNY Oswego to bring awareness to suicide prevention. The event takes place this Saturday at 12:30 outside between Penfield Library and MCC. It is free to attend. This will also be free bracelets and necklaces to show why you're walking.
The City of Oswego is looking at qualified candidates to serve as the new Community Development Director. The position is responsible for pushing the growth and advancement of the City of Oswego through planning, grants, and program management. Some other tasks include conducting public hearings with organizations and preparing progress and financial reports for state and federal agencies, as well as the Common Council. The starting salary is near $90,000, and anyone interested in applying should contact the City of Oswego Personnel Department.
SUNY Oswego is making its mark on the national stage after bringing home multiple honors from this year's Broadcast Education Association Awards.
With students placing in categories ranging from video production to audio, WTOP-10's Paul Kasperzak caught up with the winners to see how to hear their reaction to the big news and how their new home in Hewitt Hall made it possible.
Hewitt Hall is a place for student collaboration. For Michael and Ben, they earned national recognition for their hard work at the BEA Awards.
At SUNY Oswego, the new Hewitt Hall is more than just a building. It's where national BEA champions are born. For students in the School of Communication, these aren't just classrooms, they are professional-grade tools that turn student projects into award-winning work.
I don't really take that much pride in it because I kind of just submitted this project like on whim. I kind of just did it for the sake of seeing like what could happen. I did not actually think I'd get any kind of award.
First of all, it was super surprising. I didn't expect it. I kind of just submitted it just to, put something out there. And when I won it, I was actually really surprised, and I felt that my work was finally getting recognized.
For the faculty here, these awards serve as validation. They prove with the right resources, Oswego students are delivering the same high-caliber results as top-tier programs across the nation.
Our students have the ability to really hone in and focus and produce the same level of work that students at, let's say, bigger name universities across the country.
From the labs to the studios, Hewitt Hall has given Oswego students the hands-on experience required to lead the next generation of broadcasters. Reporting from Hewitt Hall, I'm Paul Kasperzak, WTOP-10.
Thanks, Paul. Well, with the weather being this rainy and windy, Oswego is taking April showers bring May flowers to a literal sense.
Yeah, here to key us in on the weather is Storm Team 10 meteorologist Ella O'Connor.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at our headlines for this evening. Indeed, April showers does bring May flowers, hopefully, because we will see almost consistent rain for the next 2 weeks. So hopefully by the month of May, we will see some beautiful flowers. Temperatures are on the rise. Throughout this week, we are going to see temperatures raise into the upper 60s, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to enjoy them as much because we're going to see some scattered thunderstorms throughout this week. Very steady rain throughout this week, and you will see those periods of the thunderstorms, specifically tomorrow and later into this week. Lastly, we have cloudy conditions, and it's very overcast skies, and it will create a very dreary feel for this week. That's all from me for now. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Ella. The Oswego County Stop DWI organization has announced a statewide Stop DWI campaign for next Monday, April 20th. April 20th is known in popular culture as 420 Day, and some cannabis users increase their usage of the drug to commemorate the date. Due to the potential increase of impaired drivers, the Stop DWI team has prepared officers to be ready to ticket impaired drivers and stop unsafe driving.
This Thursday, the Oswego County Health Department will be hosting a Living Well workshop titled Living Well with Diabetes, Pathways to Control Your Blood Sugar. The workshop, hosted at the Mexico Public Library, will cover topics like healthy eating, medication usage, and glucose monitoring, among several others. It's free to attend and meets every Thursday from 9:30 a.m. to noon, starting April 16th and ending May 21st.
A new scam is circulating in the county involving someone impersonating the Oswego County Federal Credit Union. The Oswego County Federal Credit Union posted on social media a warning that callers pretend to verify a card payment and ask for sensitive information, such as a social security number or card verification value. They remind people never to share this information over the phone. If a call seems suspicious, contact the number shown on your screen.
Earlier today, Fulton's 5th Ward Councilor John Iorio stepped down following, quote, violent and aggressive comments made both in person and online about his wife. Iorio said that he loved this job, connecting with community workers and putting in work orders to improve the city, but said the comments were affecting his relationship with his wife. He plans on moving on to his nonprofit group, in which he says he can remain doing good for the city of Fulton.
Construction on Interstate Route 81 will begin, and driving near the JMA Wireless Dome may get tricky. For the next 6 months, the State Department of Transportation will change traffic movement west of Syracuse University campus in order to build a roundabout near Van Buren Street. The new roundabout will be just west of the dome and under the highway bridge. When finished, the Department of Transportation will take down the elevated highway to bring the traffic to street level.
2 people are dead after an argument in a quiet neighborhood in Lafayette turned deadly. 46-year-old Irene McIntyre of East Syracuse was shot by a responding New York State trooper after McIntyre hit 2 people with her car, following a heated argument early in the hours of Sunday morning. The 2 hit were 79-year-old Sharon Myron of Manlius, along with her son. Myron was pronounced dead at the scene, while McIntyre later died at the hospital.
Still ahead tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Ireland is facing protests. Find out what citizens are upset about.
Plus, a prominent member of Congress has resigned. Find out who resigned and what the underlying reason was.
We had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10. Go home, that's 3 hours from now! Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
his show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
Don't miss the limited run of
Those great people being...
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Ella O'Connor. Let's take a deeper look into our headlines for this evening. Current conditions. Currently in Oswego, it is 54 degrees under cloudy skies. Our dew point is at 50 degrees. Humidity is a little bit on the higher side at 85%. Our pressure is at 1,015 millibars. And winds are moving west at 9 miles per hour. Taking a look at our satellite, currently we do see a few scattered rain showers, nothing too crazy, very light rain going into tonight. Looking at our current temperatures, we are mainly in the 60s, but we do have a low of 53 in Watertown and a high of 69 in Dansville, but mainly in the 60s. Taking a look at our futurecast, going into tonight, it's pretty steady, but as we get into tomorrow morning around 8 a.m., you can see all of this rain coming in from the northwest. You can see very moderate to heavy rain, and we will see some severe thunderstorms at that time. And as it comes in around 11:30-ish to noon, it's going to hit the Oswego area, so if you are commuting, make sure you keep that in mind. As we go on, we kind of see a calm night up until Wednesday morning. That's when it's going to hit again. Again, we're going to see rain throughout this week continuing. It's mainly going to affect the Syracuse area and all around here, Ithaca, Oswego, Fulton, but make sure you watch out for those storms. Again, you get a little bit of a break, and then that rain just comes rolling right back in. Here's our superhero forecast for tomorrow. Around 7 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to see foggy conditions with 50 degrees. Around 1 p.m., we're going to see winds moving south at 21 miles per hour, and we're going to see temperatures at 66 degrees. And lastly, by 6 p.m. and rolling into tomorrow night, we're going to see steady rain showers around 62 degrees. what to wear tomorrow, and not just for tomorrow, but for throughout the whole week. Specifically tomorrow, though, we will see temperatures at 66 degrees, and you will see rain and thunder. You're going to want to wear a jacket or a hoodie, as it's going to be very rainy. You're going to want your umbrella, and you're definitely going to want some rain boots because you don't want to ruin your favorite pair of shoes in the muddy conditions. And lastly, of course, you're going to need your backpack for school. Here's our extended forecast. So on Tuesday, we have showers with a high of 69 and a low of 50. Wednesday, showers again, high of 63, low of 50. Thursday, continued chance of showers, high of 68, low of 48. Friday, again, more showers, high of 58, low of 47. Saturday, we have PM showers, but you will see a little bit of AM sunshine, high of 66, low of 42. Sunday, showers again, high of 48, low of 34. And Monday, partly cloudy skies and a little bit chilly at 40 degrees. So although we do see these warm temperatures throughout the week, unfortunately, it will get a little bit ruined with that rain. This might cause even chillier temperatures. That's all from me for today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Ella. The Trump administration says it will restore a pride flag at Stonewall National Monument, reversing a decision to remove it earlier this year. The move comes as part of a legal settlement with LGBTQ+ and preservation groups. While it still needs to be approved by a judge, advocates call the decision a victory, saying Stonewall remains a symbol of LGBTQ rights history.
A New York State police trooper and a motorist were parked on the side of Southern State Parkway when a Jeep Wrangler crashed into them. The force from the crash pushing the trooper's car across multiple lanes and crushed the entire rear. Luckily, no life-threatening injuries were sustained for any party.
President Donald Trump criticized Pope Leo over the weekend, saying Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy. Taking to social media to post a photo depicting himself in a papal manner, later being taken down. This is sparking controversy among conservatives online. The Pope responded to this by saying, "I have no fear of the Trump administration." Artemis 2 just completed its 10-day record-breaking trip around the moon.
WTOP-10 reporter Jenna Van Tom went around campus to get Lakers' thoughts on the mission.
On Friday at 8:07 p.m., the 4 astronauts aboard the Artemis 2 returned home from their trip around the moon, where no human has traveled farther than them, and they got never-before-seen pictures of the far side of the moon. So I went around campus getting students and faculty's thoughts on their mission.
I think it was really inspirational and it was good for American exploration, and what they did was pretty fire.
I just think it's really inspirational that they were able to do that. I can't believe that technology has come this far. And I think it's amazing that everybody got back safely, and that's just so cool.
I personally don't really care about the Artemis mission. I think it's cool, but at the end of the day, they already did it, and it's kind of a waste of money. That being said, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think that we could put our money to better use.
The Artemis launch and return to Earth was an amazing feat of engineering. It was amazing technology. It will get people interested in science funding and going to the moon and exploring outer space again. And to have such a diverse group of people, totally taxpayer funded, was awe-inspiring. From the liftoff to the splashdown, they were off by half of a second on their splashdown. It was glorious.
For WTOP-10, I'm Jenna Van Tom reporting.
Thanks, Jenna. Democratic Representative from California Eric Swalwell announced plans to resign from Congress, additionally resigning from the 2026 California governor race. This following representatives from both sides of the aisle calling for his removal amid sexual misconduct and sexual assault allegations. The House Ethics Committee will stop the investigation into him, as he is no longer considered a system member of Congress.
Ireland is facing growing disruption as police move in to arrest protesters blocking fuel depots and major roads. The protests, now on their 6th day, are driven by anger over soaring fuel prices, with truckers, farmers, and transport workers demanding price caps and tax cuts. Prime Minister Michael Martin says the country risks losing its oil supply entirely as global prices surge due to conflict in the Middle East.
Disbelief turned into celebration in Hungary as voters delivered a landslide victory to opposition leader Peter Magyar. ending the long rule of Viktor Orban. In a surprise move, Orban conceded just hours after polls closed. There was a record voting turnout, the highest since the fall of communism. Supporters say the wing marks a turning point, with promises to fight corruption and restore democratic institutions. The result also carries major implications for Europe and Ukraine, as Hungary may now shift away from Orban's Kremlin-friendly stance. Still ahead tonight, see how the SUNY Oswego men's lacrosse team did on Senior Day.
Plus, whip around sports coverage, including the Masters and MLB action. Stay tuned to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
$50. You better watch out.
You got swat you like a bug.
You stole I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay?
Okay.
Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone?
All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like
Sorry, Joe.
You're right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody, and welcome back to WTOP-10 TV. I'm your sports anchor, Jacob Coleman, and I'm here to give you the preview on all things sports coming up this week. The Oswego State men's lacrosse team has actually just 3 games left in their regular season, and their most recent result came in the form of a dominant 26-9 win over the SUNY Canton Kangaroos on Senior Day. Sports reporter Logan Weingartner was around to recap the game.
The Oswego State men's lacrosse team had their senior day this past Saturday and celebrated with a 26-9 win over the visiting Canton Kangaroos. Started right here as the Lakers put some pressuring defense on a Canton face-off win before LeClaire rushes to the other end. Doran LeClaire, the St. Bonaventure transfer, 6 goals on the day. Now Ryan Rogers builds on the momentum after 9 more goals by the Lakers. That's the 3rd goal of his career. Ended with a hat trick, celebrating senior day nicely. But Canton, finally able to regroup, ends the shutout streak by Oswego. McClear with their 1st goal. But yet again, LeClaire finds space in the back of the net. No one directly on him. Gives the Lakers their 20th goal of the game. And the freshman Cam Holdsworth showing out right now. Right place, right time. And then another underclassman showing out on senior day. That'll be Ethan McConnell before a great save by Pat McManus, who was the 4th relief goalie of the game for the Lakers. Now back in the offensive end, Max Weeks, the freshman, and caps off a dominant outing for the Lakers. They win 26-9 and improve to 8-3 overall, even up their SUNYAC record at 2-2. And up next, SUNY Oneonta on Saturday. Logan Weingartner, WTOP 10.
Thanks, Logan. The Lakers have now won 6 out of their last 8 games, and they also remain undefeated against Canton all time. SUNYAC postseason play begins on April 29th, with the Lakers currently in the 4th seed. Staying with the lacrosse theme, the women's Oswego team has been on fire this season, and as they approach their final home game this week, they remain undefeated in conference play. The Lakers hold an overall record of 9-4, however, they remain as one of 2 undefeated teams in the SUNYAC, currently sitting as a 2nd seed. Next time the women's team will play, they will host conference rival the Potsdam Bears this Wednesday at home at 4 p.m. Moving over to the Diamond now, the Lakers baseball team will have a busy few days ahead of themselves as they begin the week tomorrow with a doubleheader traveling to Cortland to play the Red Dragons at 1 and 3:30 p.m. These games were actually postponed originally, and then they got moved to Cortland. Then on Wednesday, the Lakers have a quick turnaround for a doubleheader Wednesday afternoon at Clarkson University. Currently, the baseball squad sits second in conference standings as they face the 1 seed tomorrow. In other news, over the weekend, the Masters gave fans a roller coaster ride of emotions, with the winner being unpredictable the entire time. On Sunday, McIlroy pulled off a tense battle to take home his 2nd green jacket in back-to-back years. He briefly lost the lead and went 9 strokes under. However, he regained control on the second 9 to become the first repeat champion since Tiger Woods in 2002. After almost a decade of waiting to win the big one, he's doubled down in 2 years. The NBA playoffs have been set. The league will host its annual play-in tournament Tuesday and Wednesday this week to determine the 7 and 8 seeds in both conferences. On the west side, the Trailblazers and Suns will take on the Trailblazers battle the Suns, and the Warriors will take on the Clippers. Over in the east, the Magic travel to Philly for the 76ers as Miami Heat will play the Charlotte Hornets. The play-in will finish Friday evening as the loser of each Game 1 plays the winner of Game 2 to determine the 8th and final seed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our highlight tonight is the final game of the 3-game series between the Yankees and the Rays. Our first highlight is a RBI single by Chandler Simpson as Taylor Walls would beat the pass into home plate to put the Rays up 3-0 at the bottom of the 2nd. Into the top of the 4th inning, the Yankees would still be scoreless, and Aaron Judge would actually be struck out here by Drew Rasmussen, who would pitch an amazing game this evening. From the mound, he had 6 scoreless innings and 6 strikeouts. With Judge's final at-bat of the day, however, he would make it count. Top of the 9th, he smashes the ball over the wall. With a runner on first, a 2-run home run would close the lead gap for the Yankees. This is Judge's 4th home run of the year. With 2 outs in the 9th, the Yankees relied on Ryan McMahon to make some magic happen. However, unfortunately, he would ground out to first base, and the Rays would end this game and complete the 3-game sweep against the Yankees and close out the weekend, 5-4. New York is currently in first of their 4-game against the Angels, and it's a tie game, 7-7 in the middle of the 6th inning. I thank you guys for joining me.
Thanks, Jacob. Coming after the break, learn what National Day it is.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk.
The hockey gods will bless me again with another victory.
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Rangers are going to beat them simply because vibes.
Vibes. You are winning this on vibes?
That's a solid argument.
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, only on WTOP.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making the East Coast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Today is National Scrabble Day. The game origins back to the year 1899.
Scrabble even became a daytime game show in the 80s briefly.
In 2004, the game was forever memorialized as a classic and entered the National Toy Hall of Fame.
So call up your...
Hello and welcome to the bookshelf with a very special episode of Borealis Booklight, where books shine brighter than screens. I'm Kelly, and as you can see, Aurora is unfortunately not here this week. So I'm holding down the fort here, but I am not alone. Everyone, please welcome the boys of Be Kind and Rewind, Owen and Blake.
What's up, everybody?
Hello. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, you guys ready to say this with me?
Yep. Yes.
Spoiler alert! There may be some spoilers in the books and movies we discuss, so if you haven't read it, you can come back to the video on our YouTube anytime you like. But if you don't mind the spoilers, then keep on watching. This episode will most likely have some spoilers, since we will be talking about books and movies. Now, without further ado, let's start with the constellation conversation. So, Blake and Owen, you guys are into movies, but what are your favorite books to read?
I think you should start with
that.
You can start.
I really like mysteries, actually. Heather Gudenkauf was an author that I've really been getting into over the past year or so. Yeah, I'm currently reading, what's it called?
I don't know.
Man, it's
been
a long time, you know. I can't really read recreationally over like school, so I usually read over breaks. But yeah, I've been really getting into that. I've also spent a lot more than I should have on like classic monster stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I got like $60 worth of those.
Yeah.
That's not as bad as my friend. She spent, I think, $180 at one Barnes & Noble trip.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. For me, I really enjoy science fiction as well as also mystery and like really classic horror, so like Frankenstein and Dracula. And then also like somewhat more modern horror, like Stephen King is my absolute jam.
Director says me too.
Yes, that's correct. I also not recently, this was like last semester, spent like $80 at a Barnes & Noble haul on some special editions of books, some that I already owned, and then also just like combinations of stories of like Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
So you guys talk a lot about movies on your show, and it might be one of your talking points or whatever.
Maybe.
But are there any movie franchises inspired by books that you guys enjoy?
Well, we did do Harry Potter, and I think that's a favorite for both of us.
Oh yeah.
And then I've cut you off, my bad.
But yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly a franchise. I don't think I've seen a really terrible Stephen King adaptation. A lot of them came out in the 70s, 80s. I really like all of them, honestly. Unless they're like trying to be bad. Like we don't talk about Maximum Overdrive.
No, we don't talk
absolutely.
We do
not talk about
shouldn't.
The one movie Stephen King directed.
And then he never did it again.
And he never did it again.
For good reason.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes, for good reason. Yeah, I agree. I also.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot more to talk about, but we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned for the Booklight review, story style, and much more.
$50. You better watch out.
He's got to swat you like a mug.
Welcome back to the shelf. This segment is called Booklight Review, where we usually talk about genres and books, but there is one major franchise that has been on my mind, and I think you guys might know it. Have you guys ever heard of the series The Hunger Games?
Yes, we have. Yeah,
I
have.
I would say that I have.
So now, this is a huge franchise, as we all know, but let's start with the beginning. The first Hunger Games book came out in 2008, followed by the movie in 2012. This is where we meet Katniss Everdeen, Peeta Mellark, Hamish Abernathy, and so many more. Blake and Owen, from a movie standpoint, what are your thoughts on the first Hunger Games?
I would have to say, I really liked it. I think that the world building was fantastic for everything that they put in. The backstory of Katniss and Primrose's father, I think that was really well shot as well. Just, short little backstory scene. It was like 10 seconds maybe. And yeah, you could really, obviously Jennifer Lawrence, I feel like this was one of her first major roles, I think.
I think so.
This is definitely the one she's most known for.
Yeah, even still, yeah.
Yeah, and my boy Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, love that guy.
Shout out to Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah. You may know him now from FNAF, but this is where I first knew him from. And yeah, he's fantastic.
He looks like a little baby.
I know, he looks so
young.
There's so many people in this franchise that are just babies. Like, I think Jack Quaid was in some of these movies, or one of them, and he also looks like a baby. Just, yeah.
He was in Scream.
Scream
5.
And
Gotcha.
The Boys. He's in The Boys as well.
Yeah, and there has been a lot of talk of the books not really being that different from the movies. This is kind of the ones that, excuse me, stayed pretty close to what the book was like, and it kind of really did transport you to that world once again. Because there is a lot of movies that will just be like, oh cool, we'll inspire this book. Yes. Anyways.
Yeah, that is one of the things even as a guy who mainly watches movies, I don't read as much, but when you hear sometimes how much they take out of the books, and it's just they leave out, pardon me.
Yeah, it's just
why are you even making it at that point? I don't know.
I think Hunger Games sets it up in a way that it is such a perfect movie. You know, it is such a good storyline for a movie. There's some of these books that are adapted that just really you can't make into a movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when they try, they completely abandon the book and just go into a whole different world.
Exactly.
Sometimes, it does feel like that a bit. But for Hunger Games, like you said, it feels like the book really sets up a lot of the stuff that they would want as, in the movie, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. I think this is by far one of the best of, keeping and translating that book onto screen.
Definitely.
And I think more movies should do that, in fact.
Shout out to all the directors out there. Pay attention to us.
If you're gonna go off of a book,
do it well.
Don't make up your own stuff.
Don't make up your own stuff.
Yeah.
So now, the first book lays the foundation and sets up the rest of the story. But there is one moment in specific that really takes the cake. The nightlock scene of the berries being so significant.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what really triggers kind of the rest of what happens, because in the rest of the Hunger Games, the other 73 before this, there had never been 2 winners, but this kind of sets the foundation. But going into the second book, Catching Fire, was released a year later in 2009, with the movie following in 2013. This is where things start to heat up, no pun intended, in both the Capitol Revolution and sees and sees President Snow trying to grapple with running what is called the Quarter Quell, which happens every 25 years of the Hunger Game. This Quarter Quell brings Katniss and Peeta back into the arena alongside Finnick Odair, Johanna Mason, and other former winners of the Hunger Games. So boys, what are your thoughts on the second movie and how it compares to the book?
Again, great visually. I think that's where I think this franchise really shines, is a lot of the visuals.
Absolutely.
Especially in all the arenas. I love how they're all different. And just, I know we'll get into the trailer for the new one later, but that arena looked amazing.
We will talk later about the trailer for the new one, but
yeah.
Even the arena being set up like a clock too.
know.
It was like counting down the time that they had left, because all of them are winners, and these winners are on a time clock from like when they win the games versus when they're no longer really in the spotlight.
Yeah.
But something we do see a lot of is Finnick Odair and all of those characters kind of being used like to be put up on pedestals by the Capitol. And like the difference in like how it's being shown in movies versus how it's written in books, I feel like it's much more graphic in books than it is in movies, because you gotta keep it safe for the kids.
Yeah,
but,
obviously.
Pretty sure they're mostly PG-13, so you can't really show that much.
But there is moments of Johanna being pissed off at the games and just being royally upset about everything. But there's also moments of you see bonding happening between all of those former winners, because they all have been through one of these games before or multiple. So I just want to know, like, what do you guys really think, like, this story of unity and kind of setting up, like, that there's one side versus another?
I think that this franchise does that very well. I think for the allegory of sort of government versus like civilians, I think
allegory is a big word. Look it up.
Oh yeah, bringing out the dictionary today.
We know some big words.
Yeah,
we know some big words.
We're a little smart over here.
But yeah, like I was saying, I think when it comes to that, allegory, I think that this is one of the first things that comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
Just because I know, like you said, like in the last movie, that moment captured like what the rest of this franchise was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Catching Fire really introduces, like, it really kicks off that plot for the rest of the franchise.
Gets the rest of it going, absolutely.
Yeah. Because there's moments of all of them having those gold wristbands or something of like a gold memorabilia of like Katniss having her Mockingjay pin that she brought into the arena in the first games is brought back in the second games. But there is also kind of that counterbalance from the Capitol, because they kill Senna right in front of Katniss, right as she's about to go into the games, which I think is one of the craziest reactions I've ever seen from an actress in my life.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence's reaction to that was just spot on for what was going on at the time and what was happening in Katniss's brain, because it really captured like, oh my goodness, this is actually happening and this is real.
Like this is serious now. Like
exactly.
It's insane.
Especially with such a big character in the first movie and a big character in the Hunger Games portion of Katniss's life. Like, he's basically like one of her biggest mentors to start off with, and to have that happen right in front of her, I think Jennifer Lawrence kills it in that scene.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And moving on later scenes where we see Finnick Odair with Maggie, I think is her name, that older woman that was brought back into the games. They're kind of companions as well, and then she gets left behind in the poison gas. And he is just destroyed after that. And it really kind of shows that the Capitol does not care at all about these characters.
That's what, like, I was saying, like, it really shows that, like, the top of the class, like, doesn't care about the lower class.
But, like we've been saying, lastly, from the main trilogy, Mockingjay was released in 2010, and the movies were released in 2014, and then 2015. In this series finale, the revolution has completely erupted and taken over the districts and the Capitol. It is revealed that the once lost District 13 is alive and thriving, and that's where Katniss hides out and becomes the pinnacle figure for the revolution. Gentlemen, as this is the series finale, there are some major differences that were made. What are your thoughts? Especially in it being split into 2 movies and not just one. We were kind of talking about this before.
Yeah, we were.
But I want to know.
It's one of my least favorite things that kind of happened in the early 2000s. That was first with Harry Potter when they split Deathly Hallows into 2 parts. Then it was this, and Maze Runner, I believe, or the last movies are split into 2 parts. I personally just find it unnecessary. Yeah. That's just my opinion. I think most fans would prefer just one longer movie. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, and what do you think with that?
I mean, yeah, I would say that too. I think it was kind of pointless to do a 2-movie thing, especially when, for like this book in particular, I don't think it needed to be split up into 2 movies.
It also kind of like cut the adrenaline in half. You're like, wait, that's the end of the first one?
Yeah.
What's going to happen in the second one now?
It's unfortunately just it's a thing that Hollywood does, kind of, just where they're like,
yeah. And it's not even more as like
office.
I was gonna say it's not even really like for the plot.
It's for money.
The money.
It's for money.
But just like I was saying, kind of in that synopsis, it's really when the revolution erupts.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Peeta's captured by the Capitol and turned into kind of a monster against Katniss for a little bit. Then he's rescued because, he is Katniss's love interest after this entire first games where they were kind of forced to be. The second games, they're the only 2 that really know each other and have a connection. And then that third and final book is where they really kind of build that connection and build that life together. So kind of that first read of like when Katniss and Peeta eventually, reunite after Peeta's rescued from the Capitol. That moment of when he starts to strangle her basically and try to kill her.
Yeah.
That was like, oh my. That's the boy who breaks bread. That's not Peeta. That's a monster.
That's not him. What have you done to my boy?
My boy. So I just want to know, like, what do you guys think about that? Because it's such a jaw-dropping moment. It really should be talked about.
I think that the movie does that great. I think that Josh Hutcherson plays that great. I think Katniss plays that great. I think everybody plays that great. Mm-hmm. I think it really shocked me when it happened the first time, and a lot of the things that happened like after that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think Jennifer Lawrence as an actress has become extremely underrated. I would encourage people to go back and watch these 4 movies because she's superb in, like you said, the scenes in 2 and then those scenes with Peeta. Mm-hmm. I think she's absolutely superb. I would definitely encourage people to go back and watch. I think, like you said, Josh plays it perfectly as well, where it's just such a jaw-dropping moment.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
Like I said, she kind of sees, I was about to say Josh, Peeta. Katniss sees Peeta as, this kind of capital mutt at this point.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what sparks her to be like, oh, this is real, game on President Snow.
Yeah.
And she's kind of working with the District 13 president. Her name is slipping my mind right now. Oh my gosh. If someone in the back knows, tell me. Yeah. But
someone in the back coming clutch.
If there is just working with that president and working with the entire revolution, like she is the pinnacle of this. Like she is the Mockingjay. She had dresses made for it. She had the pin. She had everything possible to be this like center figure. But she never really wanted to be, She was just trying to save her sister from having to go into the games and potentially die at the age of 12,
Exactly.
Right.
So it's definitely it's insane, really.
Yes, I agree.
And I know that was definitely a lot to take in. So we are going to send it to a quick break. But don't move past the book shelf just yet. More fun is to come right after this.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty,
spoiler alert!
Okay, Laura, why did I write this in yellow?
I told you! Welcome back Between the Pages.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm gonna sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of Oswego Lazo.
Welcome back Between the Pages. Now, I'm going to be introducing you boys to a segment we like to call Story Style, where basically we do some fit checks, and you might even see our styles kind of match the books we're talking about. Of course, this is keeping in mind a college student budget. So for me, I'm wearing kind of a Hunger Games themed shirt with flowers on it. There's a lot of designs on the back, but I'm not going to show that because that would require me standing up and actually doing physical stuff. Jeans are from... Oh. He's AI. Okay.
Whoa.
He fits hard. Oh. I just can't read. He's AI, fits hard.
Same thing, guys.
So yeah, jeans are from Sonoma and shoes are from Adidas. Now,
Cool.
Blake.
I got a Jurassic Park hoodie. So similar in some ways because it started as a book and then was a movie. Why am I getting kicked?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you can tell, this is supposed to be green.
He blends into the background.
It's
we
fine.
didn't warn him.
I forgot this show used a green screen, and yeah, I got Under Armour sweatpants on.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh wait,
All right. Yeah. And when we come back after this break, we'll give some final thoughts before we close the curtain and dim the lights for a good read. Stay tuned for more.
We had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Go home, that's 3 hours from now!
Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
his show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
don't miss the limited run of
those great people being...
If you like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
welcome back to the reading realm. So this is our last segment we like to call the last page turn, where we give some final thoughts on this episode, and we'll be talking about something that has been requested by the spirit of Aurora. But first, Blake and Owen, how are we feeling so far?
I'm having a great time.
Oh, I'm so glad.
It's fantastic to talk about this kind of stuff.
I'm also having a great time, other than not being able to talk about my fit. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Now, there is not only the main trilogy in the world of Panem, but there are 2 prequels that have been developed in recent years. Wow, I can't talk. Guys, firstly, what are your thoughts on Sunrise of the Reaping? And then we'll talk about Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes.
So I saw the Sunrise of the Reaping trailer earlier, and by earlier I mean like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, it looks amazing. I talked a little bit about the arena earlier, but it looks fantastic. But haven't really been in touch with this franchise a whole lot recently, but hey, maybe that'll get me right back into it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
maybe
I'd be down.
Yeah, I was with him watching the trailer. I think it looks great. Like we've said, the costume design and world design all looks great. I think this franchise has always excelled at that, and this seems like it's going to be that once again. I actually think I'll see this one in theaters. I'm going to go see it in theaters.
High praise.
High praise.
Now, full disclosure, I haven't read the book of not Songbirds and Snakes, Sunrise and the Reaping. I have not read it, but I think from just watching the movie trailer, looks super cool, and I kind of do want to go pick up the book and just be like, I need to see what this is about. But Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, that is the prequel of all prequels.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has Rachel Zegler in the movie. It is the backstory of President Snow. I think this one really sets up why he doesn't like Katniss at all, because he reminds her. So it reminds him so much of like what to talk about with Katniss and how like they were so similar.
Yes.
So not only do we have thoughts on it, but my lovely crew has thoughts on it. So I would like to add that our wonderful crew has asked some questions to me, Owen, and Blake, some Hunger Games themed questions. So let's see what we got. I think we'll only have time for a couple, but would you suggest the books or the movies? I'm biased. I'm going to say the books.
I'm also kind of biased. I'm going to say the movies.
I'm triple biased. I'm going to say the movies as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think the next book will be about?
That is a good question. I am really not sure. I mean, it could be a whole sequel to everything. They could pull a Star Wars.
I really hope they don't.
I honestly
hope they
also
don't
hope
either.
they don't, especially if it's like anything like the Star Wars sequel trilogy. You've heard my thoughts on that.
Oh yeah. I think it's going to be a Finnick story.
Oh,
I think it could be a Finnick
can
story
see
because he
that.
did find love in that part of the story. So yeah. And we'll do one more question.
Okay.
Who is your least favorite character and why is it Gale? As my mic falls over.
The mic hates Gale so much
that
they wanted to get away.
Rebelled against Gale.
It rebelled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Gale, which really helps that their actor portrayed Gale so well. Here's the paper.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, yes, I mean, you got to give the actor some props that they portrayed a bad character so well.
No, although this episode is ending, we shall be back very soon with our final regular season episode. Don't forget to tune back in a couple of weeks for an episode all about sports, and maybe yet another collab. So, actually, we have time for one more question.
Surprise final question.
Surprise final question. All right, let's see. How do you feel about Ellie Fanning as Effie?
Honestly, it could be good. I mean,
could be bad.
I haven't really seen a whole lot with Ellie Fanning in it, honestly, if I'm going to be really honest, but
she's decent. So I think she'll do well. That's my opinion.
There we go. Now, that's the end of our show. So wherever you are, get comfy, dim the lights, get your book light, and let yourself be taken away to the story world of a good book. Have a good night, everyone.
Now introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski. Introducing next, out of Schenectady, New York, wearing number 69, Kenny the GM Gerard.
Dylan, you forgot to dress up.
Wasn't I supposed to?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not running for GM.
Neither am I. Welcome back into the DK Experience for Season 5, Episode number 2, the final season of the DK Experience. I'm Kenny Gerard. That's my good friend Dylan Zielinski. Dylan, start things off with, how you doing?
Doing good. Had work at Kinney Drugs today. Showed up like 15 minutes late because I accidentally overslept. Shout out working until 2 o'clock in the morning at the Raven.
That will probably do it. Oh, no, I hear myself, my IFB. I wonder if they can hear me the whole time. Well, if we didn't hear us, we're doing good. Well, I guess just move right on into it now, Dylan. Dylan, right back into our favorite segment, the Gridiron Recap. Dylan, draft season is right around the corner. Let's chat about what we are hoping to see from our teams during the draft. Bills time.
Bills time. Bills time. So I'm really torn at what the Bills should do this year. Part of me wants them to maybe grab an offensive lineman with having to replace David Edwards, but I think they believe that offensive lineman is in-house. So that is what's leading me to believe that we're probably going to go defense. I think we need a linebacker. The problem starts to become what linebacker falls to us. I don't want to have to reach on one. We have Terrell Bernard. He's a stud. But Matt Milano and Shaq Thompson, who both played valuable snaps for us last season, and Matt's been around for a long time, are both currently not on the team. We do have Dorian Williams, but we're switching to a 3-4 defense. We're going to need more linebackers. We don't have any right now. I think we have 3 on roster. My guess would be linebacker or sneaky pick. I know everyone keeps talking about it, but a wide receiver, I don't think we need one with the addition to DJ Moore, but everyone just keeps talking about it. But I'm thinking defense. I don't think we need any secondary help. We have 2 stud corners. It's time for Maxwell Harrison to turn up. We have 2 safeties in Cole Bishop and now C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think our secondary will be fine. I'm thinking linebacker and defensive depth.
You opposed to trading down?
No, I mean, I really want to. If there's a linebacker there that's easy grabs and easy pickings, then yeah, take them. But no, I would not be opposed to trading down.
I mean, for the Giants, I want a receiver, but like I don't really necessarily know if that's our biggest need. We can go interior defensive line, interior offensive line. I mean, our line is the issue. I looked at a quick little, who is people going to take? And Caleb Downs is probably who the Giants would pick up at 5.
You guys need
it wouldn't surprise me.
Help. You guys do not have a good secondary.
No, and I think a safety is a smart call. You can go linebacker, you can go safety. I think you should go safety corners personally.
What makes me think safety for you guys is John Harbaugh drafting Kyle Hamilton and how big of a difference Kyle Hamilton became for the Baltimore Ravens.
Agreed.
So I think he'd be looking for.
And that's you look at someone like Downs, where they could come in and be a high impact player right off the jump for the Giants. Mm-hmm. Especially on a team with John Harbaugh now. I was thinking of Kyle Hamilton. That's kind of the way where my brain's going is, well, if they did so good with Hamilton, then they're probably going to do just as good if they can get someone like Downs, who's a high-impact player, pick him up at 5.
I agree.
If not, you could always throw up trading down a little bit.
I think the Giants are also in a fun position where they could just take best player available. Just go get the best player.
You can go BPA,
it won't
best player
hurt.
available.
It will not hurt.
No, we can go out, get the best player left on the board. Personally, I like Tate, Cornell Tate. I think he'd be a good receiver. If he's there, I'd go get him. If not, then you could go with someone like Downs. But it's good. Giants are a team where we have a lot of good spots filled at this point, and we're not as desperate as we used to be. But it'll be interesting to see exactly what they're going to do. But also a quick A block. We just want to talk about the draft a little bit. We got plenty of draft talk coming up. We're going to throw to a quick break, but when we come back, it'll be time for some NFL draft predictions. You are watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP-10. Quick block.
I love that.
Our mics.
$50. You better watch out. He's got to swat you like a bug. I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay?
Okay.
Let me show you because your team is a Philly. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone.
All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like
You're right.
Sorry. You're like, hey.
Welcome back into Season 5, Episode number 2 of the DK Experience. Ken Gerard, Dylan Slinsky. Dylan, let's get right into it. Dylan, stay on our NFL draft theme. Let's try to predict the NFL draft. Let's start off with who we think are going to be the biggest booms and bust players of the draft. We can start off with some boom players. I looked up a list from Pro Football Focus of the top 10 biggest boom or bust potential players. You got to let me know what you think of some of these guys. Big name, start off with Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. He has an 89.5 PFF. He's pretty good. If he wasn't as hurt as he was, he'd be a top 10 pick.
What position was he?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Okay, I do know exactly who you're talking about. No, I think, see, if we're talking about boom or bust, you want to solely focus on the boom category for him because he does have all the star power and the build of a good wide receiver, but you start getting a little nervous with his injury stuff. I know he just re-aggravated his hammy, so he isn't even running a 40. He isn't even participating in his pro day. He didn't participate in the combine. That starts getting a little scary. I'm pretty sure he's blown up his knee twice, but when he's on the field, he's on the field. The dude's good. Not a lot of drops. I think he had a very low drop rate. But no, I think he could be a boom, but I think the reason he would be a bust is because he wouldn't be able to stay on the field. Nothing to do with talent.
So this is probably going to be the second quarterback drafted behind Fernando Mendoza, and we will get there because I know you want to talk about that. Let's talk about Ty Simpson from Alabama. I mean, if he gets called early, I think it's, again, one of those drafts where I talked about this with the Shador draft, where I thought that there really wasn't that much quarterback depth in this draft. And I think we're at one of those classes again, including Fernando, but again, we're getting there. So what do you think of Simpson? I personally, I could see him being a pretty good QB2. If he gets behind someone, like he could even be like a Love kind of guy, you know what I mean? Where he just sits behind someone who's good and then you take the helm, but I'm not quite sure how I feel.
I always get scared when it comes to Alabama quarterbacks.
Me too.
There's not really been a lot in the NFL that have succeeded. I think you could probably, the one that comes to mind most recently is Mac Jones. Look, Alabama is designed for you to succeed. Tua, like it's designed for you to succeed. And if things don't start going your way and you actually kind of got to be a quarterback and start decising some things, Bama doesn't build you for that. I think he can throw the ball very well. He's got some mobility to him. He's got all the size and traits you want. I think he is the quarterback, too, in the draft. I think some guys that maybe are like a 2A and a 2B, like Carson Beck. I like Carson Beck. Carson Beck's played a lot of big games.
Yeah.
He went to Miami and turned them around and took them to the conference championship. But Ty Simpson's going to be interesting. I'll go bust.
Mendoza.
The
biggest name, listen, it's a hot ticket. He got Indiana their first national championship ever. He did great there. But do you think he's really going to be that good in the NFL?
No, I don't. And look, I will never doubt Fernando Mendoza's confidence. He's a tough guy. You know, he can throw a football, but like the thing that scares me is when you turn on the film, he's very much an RPO style quarterback. Fake it to the running back. If the read's there to throw it, pull it out. You have the option to run. He's a one-read wonder, and when you get to the NFL, like, you got to start making some reads. Like, you got to be able to go from 1 to 2 to 3, stare down a safety to get him to move. I don't think Fernando can do it. I think Fernando's a nice guy. I think that's a big thing for him. Like, you want him to succeed, but
great personality.
I don't trust the Raiders. I don't see. I see. Yeah, I see the Raiders bringing in like a Kirk Cousins, starting Kirk Cousins for the first few weeks, let Fernando go, and then they'll start 0-4, and then Fernando will come in, and it just won't be.
This is a good transition. Let's get right into our top 10 picks. Raiders, first overall, I think we can both agree.
Fernando. I mean, the rumors are saying that he already has the playbook, and he's getting the playbook. And
I'm not surprised. So, okay, the Jets at second overall, they could go, I think, either Averill Reese or David Bailey.
I think they're going to take.
I think Reese personally from Ohio State, but I mean it could go the other way.
I think they're going to take Tate. I think Tate will go 2. I think Tate will go 2. They'll pair him up with Garrett Wilson. They're both Ohio State boys. Look, no one ever really questioned the Jets' defense. They had defensive players, they had studs, but they could never score. I mean, I know they traded away some of their big studs. It's either that or they'll go corner to replace Sauce. But I think they're going to want someone to pair up with Garrett Wilson, and I think Tate. I would not be surprised if Tate goes 2.
Then you got the Cardinals.
Or lineman.
Cardinals can go a lot of ways. Most mock drafts, I'm taking offensive tackle. I agree. They can go with Spencer Fano from Utah. They can go with the guy from Miami. I don't know how to say his name.
The guy from Miami's a stud.
Oh, yeah. So the Titans, again, another interesting one. We're actually way less time than I thought, so we're going to have to keep moving here. They could go with a Jeremiah Love.
I have them taking Jeremiah Love.
I think that's
that makes
a good
sense. You know, they've spent a lot of money in free agency this year, and I think Jeremiah Love's just going to be the best player available, and they're going to take him. Get your new Derrick Henry.
And that leaves the Giants, which again could go Averill Reese as an edge. They could go Styles at linebacker. They could go Downs at safety. There's a lot of ways they can go. They can go receiver if Tate doesn't go off the board yet. Moving down to Cleveland, offensive tackle, Monroe Freeling.
All their linemen are gone. Yeah. I think they'll go lineman or they'll go a receiver.
A lot of people, next 2 picks, Jeremiah Love going to Washington's people have.
Wouldn't be surprised.
The Saints taking Carnell Tate makes sense as well. And then obviously you have the Chiefs and the Bengals, 2 teams that could be contenders.
Kansas City needs everything.
They do.
They do. They need defense. They need offense.
This one I'm looking at in particular has Downs going to Kansas City. I don't see that happening.
No, I don't see him falling out of the 5. If he's still available and Washington has the pick beforehand, I think they would take Downs beforehand, but I don't think he'll even get to Washington.
Who's your biggest sleeper while we got the time for it?
Biggest sleeper, I am going to go back, and I said this before, Carson Beck. I like my quarterbacks. I look at my quarterbacks. Look, the end of Georgia was not good. The end of Georgia was not good, but all the time in Georgia was awesome. Mm-hmm. He was going to the playoffs constantly. The last season, he was hurt bad. His shoulder was ripped in half. And then look at what he did for Miami this year. I don't think he looks bad. I think he's probably the best pocket passer quarterback in the draft. He can actually go 1 to 2 to 3.
Textbook sleeper, yes. Is the guy an absolute a-hole? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Don't like him for his personality.
Check out his Snapchat.
Check out Go on his Snapchat and we'll see how it goes. All right, it's all the time we got to talk about the NFL draft today. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for some Stump the Chump. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP-10.
We had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Nice. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Go home, that's 3 hours from now!
Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
his show becomes a smash head.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
Don't miss the limited run of
Those great people being.
If you like action, romance,
Sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
Surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to the second episode of the final season of the DK Experience. Kane Gerard, Dylan Zielinski. I'm actually going to put this back down. We don't really need it yet. Bye.
Hide it. No one knows what it is.
No. All right, Dylan. Well, it is finally time for the return of Stump to Jump. For those at home who do not know what this is, me and Dylan add obscure sports to a wheel, which I might have just showed you, spin it each week, and then quiz each other on our sports. We both got some good sports last episode. Dylan, you're going to ask me about my sport first. Dog surfing.
Yeah, so I will say that the questions aren't the best just because, like, there weren't
It's a difficult one to look. There's not, like,
rules and
leads
stuff
for
like
this.
that. So the first question I have is, what rules help keep the dogs safe in the surfing competitions? There weren't many rules.
Rules
I
that keep dogs
don't think too
safe?
deep into it.
Like a life jacket?
That'd be one of them.
Life jacket, lifeguard. Like, am I just going super basic, like life
Yeah,
jacket,
like I
lifeguard?
said, don't think too deep into it. There weren't a lot of questions for this.
Life jacket, lifeguard, and like basic safety, like I don't know, just like that kind of stuff, like floaties. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's dogs must wear life jackets, use stable boards, and compete only in safe wave conditions. So like I said, don't think that deep into it.
Okay. So basic safety equipment.
How do competitions endure fair judging in dog surfing? So what do they judge? What do the judges judge on?
Well, assuming it's just surfing, probably how long you're on a wave, tricks, and if the dog craps itself on the board. Something of that nature.
Okay.
If the dog is nervous
They
or
can
not.
be the judges of this. So judges score based on balance, so how well the dog balances himself, the wave length, so that how big the wave is.
That's kind of what I said.
Not how long
the
they're
wave.
on it. Like how big the wave is and like how like impressive it is. And the confidence of the dog.
It's pretty verbatim. The dog.
No, I know.
itself.
That's what I'm saying. Give it to him, Matt. All right.
I think so. I think that's a fair gimme.
What rules prevent harm or stress to the dogs? Dude, I told you there weren't a lot of questions. Like, there's no rules to this. Like, so it was hard.
What prevents stress?
Yeah.
To the
And
dog?
harm. What helps prevent?
I feel like I'm
think
just
too hard.
Are we gonna go with the same thing? Like a life jacket? They gotta be pet. They gotta bring
No,
their
all
owners
right,
to
all
buy
right.
that. Makes
So they can't be forced to surf.
Well, yeah, no crap.
And then they must get breaks, and can be removed if like
they freak out.
Yes. So I won't give you that one, but you got 2 out of Dude, it's hard. There's no rules to this.
All right.
Like there are no like.
I'll take a 2 on that.
Rules. Like this one,
Yeah.
it was just like, if the dog does good, he gets some points. Like,
Okay. All right. Well, then.
Okay.
I got 3 for you.
Okay.
Where did bog snorkeling originate? You gave me a toughie at the end, so I'm giving you a toughie to start. Take a guess. Don't think too hard. It's
I'm
probably
gonna
not
go
hard.
Great Britain.
You're close. I'll give you
Am
a
I?
second chance. You're in the area. It's not it though. I'm terrible at geography. Well, kinda.
Kinda.
It's kinda.
I don't know. Italy.
Wales.
Oh, well, okay.
That's what I mean by
All right,
technically.
all right, well.
I won't give you that one.
No, that's
Okay. What's the main objective in bog snorkeling?
Keep your face down in the water at all times, and to travel the length with like going the farthest through water, like you're face down in the water.
Okay.
And then you can't do like you can't do freestyles and you can't do breaststrokes.
Okay, what particular piece of equipment though are you using? That's the answer I'm kind of looking for. Like it is you're only allowed to use two things.
A snorkel.
And well, duh. What's the other thing you have to be wearing?
What are those things?
Flippers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, you're good. See, this one's a weird one too. Competitors in bog snorkeling are not allowed to use what while racing? And if you have no idea, I'll give you the ABCDs.
They're not allowed. Goggles?
Not allowed to use goggles.
Okay, then I don't.
Do you want ABCD?
Yeah, I'll take the ABCD.
Flippers, snorkel, goggles, their arms.
Their arms?
Yeah. That's correct. So what does that leave us? Are we tied?
I think we're tied 2-2.
Do you have a backup question for me? I have one backup for you.
No, I can get a backup question.
You gonna Google it? ChatGPT it?
Nope.
Google
we
Gemini?
don't support AI. I do. I like AI.
I completely do. Man, how
Okay. So, what rules control how handlers assist the dogs during a surf run? There's
Pardon?
handlers. Handlers are people.
No, I know, but like read the question again.
So, what rules control like how much a handler can and cannot do for the dog?
What rules? Like, are you asking me what?
Like, what can and can't they do?
Oh, well, they probably can't like actually ride on the board with the dog. They probably can't push the dog on the board, but like they can probably like stand by, like essentially. Like, I mean, you can like probably, if it needs to be removed, you can remove the dog, but like you can't like physically assist it in doing it. Essentially, like you could probably push it off, but like you can't. You can't like ride with it. I don't know.
Handlers can't be anywhere near the dog during the run. They're only able to literally just get the dog on the board and just.
I think that was valid, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What?
I don't have much faith in
what
that.
type of environment is bog snorkeling typically held in?
Muddy, murky, gross water.
If you can name what it's called, I'll give it to you.
I don't know. Muddy.
A what? We're running out of time.
A trench.
Okay. Are we
All
just
right,
gonna,
we're going with the
We're gonna go with the draw.
We're going with the tie.
We're going with the
today, 'cause
draw.
Piper told us to hurry up.
Yeah, and I also need to hurry up because I'm looking at our inception and we are pushing it today. Okay. So
You want to just do one today? Shout out the Unofficial Sports Show for giving me a new one. Oh wait, we don't have a new. Well,
we already have it filled.
Okay.
Remember? So you got to spin. Go ahead.
All right. We may not even need a break. We can just go right into it.
Yeah, we'll probably just skip the break, honestly.
Think of a question. Start giving us a question.
Think of a question.
Winner, not the other. Yeah, ha ha ha.
Ah, you're so funny and creative. Ah, Gurning?
I think that was a Pauly one. Okay.
Okay, Gurning
All right,
is Dylan's.
Go ahead.
Extreme ironing?
Okay. Gurning and extreme ironing.
Gurning and extreme ironing, and I guess since we're skipping the break, we can actually add new ones.
We can do the Run Nation Championship. Shout out the Unofficial Sports Show. I'm not going to give you too much, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. Do you guys have a question? Does Matt? No, we can't do TV and stuff like that because Kenny doesn't know TV and movies.
No, do something that's not like...
We can actually argue.
Yeah. Like we can't... I keep getting these questions where I just keep losing because I have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We can't be doing Disney princesses. Like I'm not doing that. He can argue that. I can't. All right, I actually have no idea what sport I want to add, so let me see.
What are you thinking? You got anything in the control room?
Oh, Gurning was the other one.
Gilly, I see you sitting back there.
I think
you
it's
got
something.
Anything?
We're
something we can
break
argue
here.
about. It's not too hard. Just make Kenny.
Best late night food in Oswego?
Okay, I think we kind of did something like that, but we could do late. Okay, best.
Oh, I could add that. We haven't done soapbox racing yet, have we?
What was that?
I have no idea. That was really weird.
I see Gilly laughing.
Have we not? They probably hit scream on there because they think they're funny. We could probably. Have we done soapbox racing yet? You know what that is?
No.
The Red Bull cars. Oh, we're doing that
Best time Piper got pulled over. Or
I don't know. That might take too long to think about.
Have we had the argument of best sport? Best overall sport?
Yeah, but you know we're both going to say football.
I can argue something else probably.
Anything except football.
Besides football, what's the best sport?
We can do that.
Okay.
Okay. They're added. Welcome back from the break.
Besides football, what's the best sport? Besides football, what's the best sport? Okay. I got it. I got mine.
Well, go ahead.
I got mine.
If you've got it.
So, box lacrosse. In the box, I shout out the Bandits. I love going to a box lacrosse game. It's physical. It's dominant. Like, those guys are going out there. They're dropping a ton of points. It's interesting. It's fun to watch. The environment is awesome, especially in the pro league. Like, they're keeping music playing. They're keeping you entertained. Those guys are out there. They're playing. I still cannot believe how hard those guys get hit and just pretty much land on with barely any padding on pretty much carpet. It's a fast. It's everything that I almost love about football. It's fast. It's physical. It's dominant. It's exciting. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take an easy one. It's a sport that I've really started to enjoy, and I'm going to go with hockey. It has just been, it's a great sport. Dylan hates it. There's not many sports where, Dylan, let me talk. I let you talk without interrupting. Let me talk. Anyway, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, I'm about to hockey fight him right now. There's not a lot of sports that you can play where you can just run up and punch some dude legally and get away with it. Can you do that in football? No. Basketball? No. Baseball? Not really.
You can fight in lacrosse. You can fight in box lacrosse.
I'm sure you can fight in box lacrosse, but you're playing lacrosse. You're not on ice.
Yeah, but it's less padding.
So
you're actually swinging.
Who cares? Get out of my ear.
What do you mean, who cares?
Who cares? Hockey
You
is
actually
superior
can
to
land a
box
punch.
You're skating. Okay.
Okay, continue your hockey argument. We're not talking about fighting. Continue your hockey
Hold on. Now
argument.
we are talking about fighting because, box lacrosse, you're on sneakers on grass or turf or whatever, right?
What does that have to do with fighting?
If you listen, you learn. Hear me out. If me and you fist fought right now, better chance than if me and you put on skates and started fighting.
Nah.
Do you know how funny that would be if me and you put on ice skates and just started trying to fist fight each other? Hilarious. Way better. It brings the U.S.-Canadian rivalry so much better. I don't know, dude. Screw Canada. We own them. TK. We own you. Anyway, yeah, hockey, dude. I love it. And I got so much bias from calling the games. I hated it. I used to hate it. I love it now.
See, this is my argument because they are so close.
It's
Like they literally play in the same.
No.
They literally play in the same arena. And here's my argument to it: you have pretty much the same amount of action, and it's fast. It's like I said, physical. The action's there. No. Final score of a hockey game on average is probably what? Maybe 3-2. Final score of a box lacrosse game. Dude, you're talking like...
You know what? For all you in the control room, name 3 box lacrosse teams right now. Bet none of you can. Name
Buffalo Bandits.
Wait,
hold on.
Oh, Buffalo Bandits.
Hold on.
I'm not listening to this. No. I said the whole control room.
Go ahead.
Buffalo Bandits.
Rochester Nighthawks. Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, nothing, because you don't know. Because the sport sucks.
It doesn't.
Sucks.
It doesn't.
No one likes lacrosse.
He could go. I could do field lacrosse. No, lacrosse
Field
is not
lacrosse.
such. Like, so my major argument with it is, right, we're pretty much almost talking about the same sport. But you get the same, it's pretty much the same amount of time, same amount of action
That's
and
the
everything.
correct graphic.
But the scoring's higher, it's faster, it's more fun.
It is not faster.
It's faster.
It is not faster. It is not faster.
Gilly,
I don't
Gilly's
give.
in my ear.
I don't give a hoot what Gilly's got to say.
What does the lacrosse player think?
Gilly don't know it from a hole in the ground. I don't want to hear what Gilly's got to say. Gilly,
is the lacrosse player
I don't
with me?
care what you've got to say.
You with me?
I don't.
Matt's
I
nodding.
Care less.
It's more fun to watch. It's more fun
He played
to watch.
lacrosse.
Well, yeah, but not
That's a cop out.
But Gilly goes, I never played lacrosse.
I'm not talking to you, Gilly, because guess what?
We're talking
You're irrelevant.
Oh,
irrelevant.
Oh, Gilly, you're not
Chud.
irrelevant.
Chud.
He's not a chud.
Chud.
He's not a.
You know why Mount Chud VSA had?
You got 20
New
seconds.
New king.
Another win. Another
good
win.
one. We haven't got to yell at each other in a while.
Another win.
All right.
Box lacrosse.
Well, hey, we'll see who gets
Box
arrested at the end of
lacrosse.
the semester, huh?
Hey, no. Most undeserved. Whatever, Chris. You're a hockey
That's gonna do
nerd.
it. We'll see you later.
Hockey
Good night.
Nerd.
Good night.
Nerd.
Good evening and welcome to Laker Showdown.
the game show that puts WTOP universe head-to-head. I'm your host, Logan Russo. Tonight, we have a great matchup in store. On my left, the one and only Thomas Sherman. Thomas, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Logan. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to be with you guys on a Monday night here. Thomas is one of my roommates, lives across the hall from me at Lakeside Collins. So,
yep.
Thanks, Thomas. And on my right, we have the one and only Jeff Castellan. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, Logan?
I'm good. Are you excited to be on Laker Showdown?
Of course I am. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Jeff was a last-minute pick, but he's here and he does not live with me, so.
Kind of.
He technically does. He lives on our sleeping bag, our bean bag. For our first-time viewers and contestants, how does this game work? I'm glad you asked. First, you guys will play a game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. So, best of three.
We're doing on shoot?
Let's
do shoot.
On shoot.
It's every time it's on shoot.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. That's one for Jeff.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's twice for Jeff. So Jeff's going to start off this round. Jeff, you're going to get, we're going to announce a topic.
All right.
Once the topic is announced, you're going to have 10 seconds to name something that falls under that topic. If your answer is satisfactory, Thomas is going to have 10 seconds to name a different thing that falls under the same topic. As we proceed throughout the night, that time will be reduced. You guys will go back and forth until one of your times runs out or until someone repeats an answer. If you win the round, you get 1 point, as well as getting to go first in the next round. Whoever has the most points will receive the fabled Matt Sherman Trophy. Over with Adrian right now, we have a Matt Sherman Trophy this week, which is pretty cool. Named after the great host of The Last Laker. So, you guys ready to get started?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, the first topic of the night is the boys' characters.
Oh. Ooh.
So Jeff,
you might have me on this one.
You're going to get to go first.
All right.
And Jeff, you're going to name some boys' characters.
All right. Just now?
Just one boys' character,
Soldier
and then Thomas
Boy.
gets to go. Thomas?
Homelander.
Butcher.
Huey.
Mother's Milk.
Frenchie.
Kimiko.
Starlight.
Oh, good one. All right.
The Deep.
Stormfront.
Ashley Barrett.
That's a good poll.
Thank you.
Never would have thought of that, honestly. Thomas, your time might be running out here.
Yeah, you're not winning this
Thomas,
one,
I think I'm
carried.
going to have to count that as your time. It's okay. I wanted to get a little easy one off the bat. Jeff is a big boys fan. Thomas
Yes, I
is
am.
just starting to watch the boys.
Season 3.
Yep.
It's
And
great
me
so
and
far.
Jeff just watched the beginning of season 5. By the way, Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Can't wait.
Another round of boys episodes, so can't wait. Thomas, what do you think went wrong there?
I don't think I've watched enough of the boys.
That's fair. You haven't watched as much as us, so that's fair. Jeff, how do you feel now after winning that round?
I feel great. I feel on top. I feel like you're going down. I feel like I'm up. And that's how it's going to stay.
We'll see the next 2 categories.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see.
We'll
Cool.
see.
Let's see the next categories.
All right.
The next topic of the night, Jeff, you're going to get to go first.
All right.
Next topic of the night is car brands.
Ooh.
So
Toyota.
Jeff, I know you guys are both drivers. So
Yeah.
Jeff, name a car brand.
Toyota.
Acura.
Hyundai.
Honda.
Tesla.
Porsche.
DeLorean.
Lamborghini.
Ferrari.
BMW.
Volkswagen.
Ooh,
Audi.
Good one. Wait, so I just heard someone yell that from the back.
that too.
Did you not hear that? You can say that answer.
You can say that
Audi.
answer.
Is that what?
No, they didn't say Audi. He said Audi.
Nissan.
No. Wait, oh wait, that
That
count?
counts. That
Yeah,
counts.
that's
All right,
new.
that's good. All right, we'll count
Fiat.
that. I was gonna say we gotta close that door.
All right.
Come on, Jeff. Name a car brand. Think of some weird ones. Why not? It still counts.
A slingshot.
That is a car brand. Yeah, those 3-wheel cars, slingshots.
I'm gonna say Koenigsegg.
He's gonna get beat me on this one, dude.
Gosh.
NASCAR? Does that count?
No, I'm not going to count that as an answer. I'm going to give you like 3 more seconds, Jeff.
All right, nah.
No?
I give that.
All right, Thomas gets that one. Car brands. I would say Thomas is a better driver.
Yeah.
than Jeff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Jeff told me
For
this
sure.
story once. There was a girl that.
Nope. And that's where we stopped talking, Logan. Next
Sorry.
round.
All right. Well, Thomas picking up the win after that, kind of getting the comeback here. How do you feel?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of random stuff. So.
Okay. And Jeff couldn't get any more car brands. And
No, I couldn't.
Resort to NASCAR.
I went blank.
Which car brands make cars for NASCAR?
Could I have said Vespa?
No, that's a
I don't think they make
motorcycle.
cars.
That's a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's not a. Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I would not have
I had
won.
like 10 more in the tank.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say.
I felt the same way with the boys. So.
No, like Renault. You know Renault?
My next one was gonna be like GMC or something like that.
Jeep.
I didn't even think of that one.
It's okay. Well, after that, tied 1-1. Oh, wait a minute. No, tied 2-1?
1-1.
1-1. Wait,
1-1.
we should have
1-1.
another question. Oh, okay. Oh, we do have one more in this round. Let's see the next topic. Sorry about that. Can we get prompter fixed? What's the next topic? Oh, look at that. Cartoons. Perfect.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one.
All right.
I got it.
So, Jeff?
Oh, man, I got it, dude.
You're not going to start. Thomas is going to start. Thomas, name me a cartoon. It can be adult, it can be children's, it can be...
Logan, I'm going to go with Johnny Test.
Oh my God, why? Sorry, continue.
All right, you're going deep cut. I'll go deep cut. Codename Kids Next Door.
Steven Universe.
Regular show.
Adventure Time.
Uncle Grandpa.
Amazing World of Gumball.
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans Go.
SpongeBob.
Go Nickelodeon here.
Family Guy.
Rugrats.
The Cleveland Show.
The Jetsons.
Oh, good one. Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
American Dad.
Flintstones.
South Park.
Of course.
Bob's Burgers.
Ooh.
I love this topic so much.
BoJack Horseman.
Ooh, that's a good one. Long Story Short.
What is that? What is One Story Short?
It's a Netflix original. I highly recommend it.
All right, I was going to say.
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth's a good one.
Oh my God.
F is for family.
Beavis and Butthead.
King of the Hill.
I don't think I have another one.
Just think of a station and think of a show you haven't named. Come on, Thomas. Don't let this be it.
This might be it.
Yeah, Thomas, I'm gonna count it.
I had Yogi Bear in the chamber.
I was gonna say, honestly, if you,
I was thinking,
I really know my Hanna-Barbera shows. If you know
I
a
watched
certain,
too much as a kid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you know like a certain
going.
company
Yeah.
or like a certain like network, and you just want to go through all of that, you can just like fire those off.
He said SpongeBob, and I could not think of another
Jimmy
Nickelodeon.
Neutron, The
Jimmy
Loud
Neutron.
House,
Bubble Guppies.
Yeah, that
It just
counts.
wasn't coming
Bubble
into my head.
Guppies.
Dora, dude. Diego.
Would
Thomas the Train have counted too?
Yeah.
You could have also gone like a Spider-Man.
That.
Like you could have
There's
gone
so many
to, like,
Spider-Man.
or like Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur, you could have gone Arthur. Could have gone Archie. There's so many could have gone. But yeah, I really. Oh, she could have gone Shaun the Sheep.
Smiling Friends, dude. How did we not say Smiling
Smiling
Friends?
Did we not
Friends?
say Smiling Friends?
Rest in peace.
All right, this is just three nerds
Rest in
geeking
peace,
over
Smiling
some
Friends.
TV shows. Three nerds geeking over some TV. Like that, Thomas. Didn't work out well for you.
down.
How do you feel?
A little nervous,
Okay.
but I'm confident in the next topics.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a little break. Jeff, you're gonna be starting the next round. Up 2-1 now.
Let's do it.
So when we're gonna come back, we're gonna also shorten the rounds, continue the rounds. So stay tuned. Perfect.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Go home, that's 3 hours from now!
Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
His show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
Don't miss the limited run of
Those great people being.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this?
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back. When we last talked, Jeff was up 2-1 on Thomas. Jeff, how are we feeling to be up coming into this second little portion here?
You know, I feel good right now, Logan.
Really?
I feel good in this moment.
Good, good. Well, I did accidentally may have spoiled one of the topics for you guys, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Thomas, how are you going to come back now that Jeff
I have
is
a
now
feeling
up 2-1?
that the leaked next topic is gonna.
I don't know if
give
it's
me
the
a big
exact
helping
next
back.
topic, but we're
One of the next topics.
I think we.
I know I have
skipped
at
one.
least one get back.
It's okay. It's okay.
So,
well, Jeff, you still have the lead, so you have nothing to worry about for now. Just a reminder, with this next round, the time is going to shorten from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. You guys ready?
let's
Next
do
topic of the night is. Oh yes, now we're going to do it. Yes, thank you.
He's wearing a soccer jersey.
That's why I chose this. I gave you the boys' characters, and I gave him soccer players.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So Jeff, you get to start off though because you did win the last round. So Jeff,
right.
name me a soccer player.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm gonna go with the player that's on my back, Daniel
Sit
Malin.
up. Sit up. You gotta sit up.
Messi.
Mason Mount.
Neymar.
Danny Drinkwater.
Can they be fictional?
No.
No.
No, give him.
Ted Lasso.
Give him Ted Lasso characters.
Oh, fine.
Danny Rose.
Fine.
Dele Alli.
Roy Kent.
Harry Kane.
This is awful.
Jamie Tart.
Memphis Depay. Is that all you?
I think I'm just gonna call up there for Jeff. So during the break, I accidentally spoiled that this question was gonna come up, this topic, and so Jeff kind of already accepted his own defeat. So I appreciate you just kind of bowing out there,
Hanging in there.
Yeah, you did good though. You did some Ted Lasso characters.
Thank you for not pulling any of the mainstream ones.
Nope. Wow.
I had probably like 300 in the back.
Harry Kane was a good one. But Thomas, look at that, tying it up. Just like you said, it was going to happen.
There's no hope.
I was pretty confident in that topic. So
I was going to say, yeah, I feel very confident that you were going to get that. Man, this guy plays FIFA Manager all day, dude, all day. And then this guy over here, he's just asleep all day. I don't know.
Letterbox, anyone?
Or watching movies. All right, well, next round. Scored 2-2 right now. Next topic of the night. Jeff, just talking about movies. MCU villains.
Ooh, you know the MCU way
But
better
Thomas
than
is
I
going to
do.
start. Thomas got the last round. So Thomas, name me an MCU villain.
Green Goblin.
Ultron.
Venom.
Thanos.
Doctor Doom.
Dr. Octopus.
I almost said Brainiac, but that's DCU.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the movies. Come on. Oh, gosh, Thomas. Thomas, I got to call it, dude. Oh, my God.
That was a real. That was
Sandman?
really bad.
Vulture? What's the
Electro, yeah,
Electro.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I only knew 2 of the 3 you just said.
Dog.
I've never claimed. I'm not a Marvel fan. I've never.
I'm not a
claimed
boxer.
To be a Marvel
I've never
fan.
claimed
Doc
to be a
Ock?
boxer.
Doc Ock?
Oh, I should have. He said Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Oh, you did say Doc Ock. Okay, never mind. Oh, well, still.
Wow.
Wow.
There were so many.
I expected a better performance.
Magneto?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's her name? The Red Wicked Witch, what's her name?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Wicked Witch. Chitnango.
Yeah.
I was going to say, would she count as a villain?
Yeah, she would
As an
count as a
MCU fan, would you count Scarlet Witch as a villain?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen the movies because I skipped that portion of the MCU. But,
I don't blame you.
I'm more of a DCU fan, so if it was.
Yes, James Gunn, all the way.
Total weirdos.
Yes.
All right.
We're such movie geeks.
All right. Jeff, up now. on Thomas. How do you feel? Evening out, get your point back, your lead back.
We just got to see what the next topic is. All
right.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident you can come back still?
Yeah, I'm still confident.
Still have half a game to go. Next topic of the night is basketball players. So Jeff, name me a basketball player.
LeBron.
Kobe.
MJ. Wait, there's
Tyrese
two.
Halliburton.
There's two. Magic Johnson.
Oh, good one.
Michael Jordan.
Kobe.
I already said Kobe.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, that was so fast. All right, wow, these rounds are going a lot faster than I thought they were.
I'm down.
We might need some banter time. This is a Jesse Seneghetto type performance, if anyone remembers that episode. Jesse Seneghetto totally, utterly failed on this show. Terribly. It was so bad. And I think you guys are doing just about that pace. So.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. Well, we have time to banter. How do you feel, Thomas? Now you're tying it back up, 3-3.
We're tied up at 3. I'm pretty confident in the next few. I mean, we could just wait longer to say our answers. Add a little suspense.
I guess. Well, give it more time to think over. I mean, Jeff, are you going to come back and win this?
I hope so.
Okay, you guys are still tied. Let's just go straight to the next round. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's 6 rounds. So we're going to take a quick break, but we're going to come back. We're going to shorten the times yet again and determine the winner. So stay tuned.
Oh, wow. It's going back.
Perfect.
$50. You better watch out. You gotta swat you like a bug.
That is like
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's actually. Let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready?
I swear to God. Oh my God.
Everyone.
All right, put the bat down.
All right.
This number's like.
Sorry, Joe. You're right. Sorry.
You're like, hey.
It is the final 3 rounds. Tied 3-3. Welcome back. I am Logan the Hammerusa, and this is Laker Showdown. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Jeff, tied 3-3 with Thomas here.
Yep.
How are you guys feeling right now? How are you guys feeling?
You're going down.
I
buddy.
don't think so.
You're going
We'll see.
down.
We'll see what the next topic. We'll have to see what the next topics are. I don't think I'm going down.
Okay. All right. Confidence from both sides.
I think if there's some random knowledge in the next few rounds, I think I might have this.
Okay. All right.
If it's focused.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. It is not random knowledge. These next 3 rounds are so oddly specific to us and our friend group. So you're gonna know them. Yeah, I'm being serious. So.
Okay.
First topic of the night. By the way, only have 5 seconds now to answer. Sweet foods.
Where's Parker?
I was going to say we have Parker Voris in our friend group. We all know that I enjoy a quick late night run to Burn Dairy for some sweet foods. So I thought, why not start off with you guys listing off some sweet foods, maybe some that me and Parker enjoy. So who won the Thomas? You won the last round.
Yep.
So Thomas, you are going to start off and name me a sweet food.
I'm gonna go with the Cookie Witch.
You jerk.
You really like.
I knew it.
You really like chocolate pudding, Logan. So I'm gonna say chocolate pudding.
Oh my gosh! You guys are just gonna name everything that I buy.
Twinkies.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Swiss rolls.
Devil dogs.
Honey buns.
Apple pie.
Cosmic brownies.
Whatever, man.
Chocolate milk.
That's not a food. We're gonna take a different answer.
Oh, food. Kit Kat.
The specific burned dairy block of ice cream you can purchase.
The ice cream cart, like the quarts?
Like the box of ice. It just comes in this cardboard box, and that's it.
Thanks, Jeff. We're gonna count Jeff's answer as ice cream. So ice cream is off the board.
I was gonna go for the burn ice cream, or for the Stewart's ice cream if you said the burn one.
No, we're just gonna go ice cream as it's done. I'm not doing all that.
I'm gonna go Reese's.
Okay.
M&M's.
Hershey's.
Sit up.
Kit Kat.
I already said Kit Kat.
Butterfinger.
Ooh.
Wait.
Grand.
Kit Kat was said.
Wait.
Yeah.
I can't bounce back.
Oh, Jeff. No, you can't repeat an answer. You can say a wrong answer. We cannot repeat an answer.
Okay.
Wow, Thomas getting that off the Kit Kat.
Wow.
You guys started off
I
just
was
naming
lucky on
everything
that
that I
one.
buy
That was
on a
luck.
consistent basis there from Burn Dairy. Great way to start. Love that into some great chocolate there, Reese's and Kit Kats. But Jeff saying Kit Kat twice.
Yeah,
How do you
I must
feel?
have missed that one. Yeah. He's got me.
I set it a little under the radar.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was a little under the radar. Well, you guys going fast there. You guys were firing them off. There's a lot of sweet foods out there. You know, I could have...
Especially a lot that you get at the gas station.
Thanks, guys. All right. All right. Don't let this frame fool you, dude. I can destroy a good $20 for the Burn Dairy on any given night.
He's the Flash, dude.
I am. Yeah, dude, no, my what's it called? It processes your food. And like, it's like...
Metabolism.
That's it. Metabolism. Thank you.
first two.
My metabolism is the Flash. That's what's the Flash. Okay. All right, dude. So we're gonna heading into this next round. Now Thomas up 4-3 on Jeff after that last one. Next topic of the night is Super Mario Sluggers characters.
Ooh.
Yes. So Thomas, you're gonna start off.
This is gonna be interesting because he knows more about the Mario universe. But I've been paying attention to our Super Sluggers League more.
Yes. So a little background, if you don't want to just cut back to Cam, all of us can quick. A little background is that Parker Voris decided that he was going to give us this big Mario Sluggers League, and so we're all part of it, and we all show up on the weekly. And Jeff just had his game.
I lost.
Yeah, he lost. His team sucks.
His team is bad.
He doesn't know Mario
2 to
Sluggers.
10.
it's okay.
Yeah.
2 to 10, but your team doesn't. You just don't know Mario Sluggers like we do. And
I
that's
don't- I
okay.
don't.
You're learning.
Garfield's on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan makes a bunch of me's as well.
I also make a bunch of me's. Okay, back on topic. But no, we have the Mario Sluggers League, and we show up weekly, and that's fun. I played last night, and I lost. I got absolutely demolished. It was terrible. I went to overtime, and then what? 9 runs scored on me in the bottom of or top of the 8th.
Yep. Top of the 8th. Yeah.
It was just great.
It was overtime.
Yep, just great. Well, let's just go right into it. Thomas, name me a Super Mario Sluggers character.
Mario.
Luigi.
Peach.
Wario.
Daisy.
Waluigi.
King K. Rool.
Red Pianta.
Yes.
Blue Pianta.
Green Pianta.
I don't think there is a green Pianta.
There's not a green Pianta.
Critter.
Brown Critter.
Red Critter.
Blue Critter.
Garfield.
We're gonna count him because he's in the league. But
Okay.
no, we're counting him as 1 me.
He's on my league.
He gets 1 me.
Yeah,
you guys get 1 me each. Okay. You gotta name the characters, not just my me creations. That would have been a good one. I should have done
that. Boomerang Bro.
Wiggler.
Hammer Bro.
Shy Guy.
Yep, good one.
Yellow Shy Guy.
Blue Shy Guy.
Yep.
I don't remember which color regular Shy Guy is.
Just don't think of something else. You got 5 seconds. I'm gonna come on,
Baby
Thomas.
Peach.
Okay.
Baby Mario.
Okay.
Baby Luigi.
Blue Yoshi.
Dark Bones.
Red Yoshi.
Dry Bones.
Jeff, yep.
Pink Yoshi.
Oh, okay.
Yellow Yoshi.
Yellow Pianta.
That was was that already said? Was that color already said?
It might have been.
It was not.
Wait a
said.
minute. What?
No, because he said green. It was not said.
Yes, he said green and you said red. No, he said red. You said blue, and then yellow was the unsaid one.
Yellow is the unsaid one.
All right. If that is incorrect, we'll come back and watch the recording after. And I'm sorry to whoever's going to lose this. But either way, yes, we're going to count that. Yellow Pianta. Thomas?
Red Parrot Koopa.
Good one.
Diddy Kong.
Good one, good one.
Ooh, green Parrot Koopa.
Good one.
Was Donkey Kong said? Toadsworth.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm going to start holding up my hands now so you guys can see the time
you know,
between the two of you. One.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
I got to count it.
Paragoomba.
Okay, fine, we'll count it.
Paratroopa?
Both already said. He said red and green. So that's on you. That's the repeat, man. Thomas is going to get that one. Jeff, repeating the Paratroopa. It's okay. Guys, we'll be just fine.
Yep.
We have one more round left, and I think we're going to do it. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Let's just see it now. Vinny fan page members.
Okay.
Let's go. Thomas, start off. Name me this is our friend group, by the way, that we're all a part of, our group chat. Name me a VFP member.
Alex Teitelbaum.
Oh, wow. Owen Gangloff.
Parker Voris.
Vinny Ciccarello.
Logan Russo.
Katie Hanley.
Ooh, Mackenzie Glickman.
Annalisa Montalvo.
Montalvo. Yes, we're going to count it.
Thomas Sherman.
Yep.
Jeff Castellon Jorge.
Gersty.
Yes. Good one. Good poll.
Adrian
is in the friend group. Different Adrian. Oh my gosh. Yo, Adrian, explain the friend group. Awesome, man. That was awesome.
Shout
All right,
out to
sorry,
Adrian.
continue.
Shout out to Adrian.
Sorry, continue. Had to do that.
Short Maddie.
Tall Maddie.
Oh, good poll. Both short and tall Maddies polled.
Kane. Bedell.
Oh my gosh. I know someone that hasn't been named yet.
Eddie.
You got it.
Ooh.
I think that might be.
That might be it.
No, there's one that has been named. I know there's one that has been named. Thomas, I'm going to call it there.
Are we fake? Who did
we might be fake.
I think you guys. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
who's the other kid besides Adrian that's in the chat but never talks?
Jack O'Brien.
Jack.
Oh.
Jack O'Brien.
I don't even know Jack.
It's
I don't even know the guy. Never met him. Never talked to him.
Vinny's
Jack
friend.
O'Brien.
All right. Well,
Is Julian there too?
Julian's not in it.
Julian Terry should be in it.
He's in a different
He
group
should
chat.
be. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Jack was the last guy. We don't really care about Jack. But just like that, Thomas, you're going to win that one. And you are going to receive from Adrian himself. Look at it. Oh, get on camera, Adrian. Get in here. The fabled Matt Sharamita Trophy. Thomas Sherman, the winner. Chicken dinner's what we're going to eat later, probably. Chicken ramen.
Wrong side.
How do you feel, Thomas? How do you feel to win? Talk to the camera. Talk to the camera. We're in your jersey. Talk to the camera.
I'm feeling great. I was confident coming in. I know I have a lot of random knowledge, and I know I have a lot of knowledge about my friend group and stuff that we do. So I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Jeff, now give a little look in the camera. And you were that close, Jeff. You were that close.
Just by a little bit.
How do you feel?
Nah, he won fair and square, you know. He's definitely a lot more educated in the fields that were talked about today, but you know, I showed up. I think I did the best I could, and you know, I'm proud of my buddy.
Oh, yeah, look at this! I love you guys. Look at these guys. Get in here, Adrian. Adrian, can you explain this friend group? And look at that. Cool. Real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna fix his mic. Did it fall? I got it. And his mic's gonna fall off. Well, that was our show. Oh wait, can you go back to the prompter quick so I can read the ending script? Oh, we're good. Thanks, Adrian. We're good. All right, Adrian, no, run quick. Wait, I want to read the bye-bye script. Where's the bye-bye script? Like, go quick. We got this. We got time. Well, Thomas tonight is our winner. Congratulations.
Woo! Yeah,
The failed Matt Sherman a trophy. That's our show. Thank you. Keep up to
Thomas
date with us on
Sherman.
Instagram
Woo!
at Laker Showdown. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Cooked. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Cooked. It is the last episode before the Senior Week special. Today was going to be a very special episode, but unfortunately, we've had another tragedy. Zinni's gone.
In audio.
The first show Zinni will be on is Cooked. We gotta do that.
There's a girl outside our house. A little bit of a disappointment by the Oh Boy crew. We're the first ones to show.
Let it be known.
Cat cam.
Let it be known that Cooked is the first